All right. Welcome everyone to part two of the real estate development experience. This is week 9, 10, and 11, making up for the past weeks that I have missed. Once again, I was talking about the Rich Dad's cash flow quadrant, and once again, I encourage all of you to play this game. It really can change your life. But anyway, my original plan, like I said, was to take the money that I'm making teaching and invest it in such a way that my residual income exceeds the money that I'm making. That was my goal. I love teaching, don't get me wrong. It's satisfactory, but I don't want to rely on it solely for money. You know? And especially, I used to hate when I was working, well, and I'm still working, but when I first started to work, I used to have some really nasty, rude bosses, and I used to watch how they took advantage of the people that didn't have any education, that, generally people that they're living from paycheck to paycheck. This is slavery. This is abuse in my mind. I used to resent the fact that I used to have to go to a boss every day to ask for a day off, or to ask for a week off, or to take vacation. No, I want to be able to structure my life in a way that I wouldn't say do whatever I want, but have leniency. And this is why I'm in this program, and this is why this was my plan. You see, like I was saying, my plan was to take the money I'm making teaching and invest it over here. All of a sudden, I got an idea. When teaching wasn't going so well, I thought that all lawyers were criminal lawyers. Now, how wrong I was. You have many lawyers which specialize, in many different areas, right? You have a lawyer for criminal law, which is the most known. You have a lawyer for employment law. Then you have lawyers for every different type of thing. You have a constitutional lawyer, which Barack Obama was. And then you have real estate lawyers. So, when I found this out, real estate law, I figured, wow, I didn't know that, and it will be to my benefit if I went to law school, learned the law, became a real estate lawyer, if it meant working for somebody for a while, so that I could open up my own real estate portfolio. The advantages would be twofold. First of all, I would have the opportunity to move from here teaching to I could open up my own law firm, my own real estate law firm if I wanted to, right? And I could still invest my money over here. Still not a bad idea. And to this day, I'm not knocking it. Because it's beneficial, because if I'm a lawyer myself and I have tenants, and once they know that I'm a real estate lawyer, it would be nice if I could play on that fear factor of, wow, he's a lawyer. I don't think I want to go and cross him. So that's why I chose it. Not to practice so much, so I could have the knowledge that if you mess with my property, bang, if you will. So, and I would be taking the money I'm making as a lawyer and still spewing it over here. But, I was playing cash flow, like I said. I was playing around with it, and it taught me something. I was playing, the basic game is you have a career, whether it be a lawyer, doctor, teacher, janitor, and you are to invest your money, or you're to make your money work for you, so you can get out of the rat race, this circle over here, and go off towards another playing field, if you will. The rat race is living from paycheck to paycheck, only from hand to mouth, savings, which, can eat away. What Kiyosaki is trying to teach people, Robert Kiyosaki, I would love to meet the guy one day and to really shake his hand. What he taught me is that, after playing this game, is that it doesn't matter if I'm a lawyer or a teacher. What does matter is, how are you making your money work for you? How are you investing your money? Okay? Sure, you can make a teacher typically starts off at, let's say, let's say for argument's sake, teacher starts off at teacher starts off at $55,000. Let's say with a master's degree here in Long Island, $60,000. Not bad for a kid fresh out of college, right? Me, my original plan was to stay here in this house. I don't have to pay nothing. And even if I do have to pay, it'll be small just to help out, my grandmother. And for living expenses, I would help out my grandmother. I love my car or whatever. I don't have any expenses really. My student loan would be something about this is your income. Then you have your expenses. My expenses, let's say for argument's sake, I don't know. It can be anything. I'm not even going to focus on that right now. But after expenses and taxes, just expenses, I would say per year, if I were to do my original plan, I would have $50,000. Just say that. And the rest of that money, pending that I have good credit, I would take that money and invest it in real estate. I would buy properties, I would buy apartment buildings, and I would watch that cash flow grow. And then my residual income would be something like $70,000 a year, right? $70,000, $60,000. I could work. I could be a teacher if I wanted to, and it'd be all nice. I wouldn't have to do it if I don't want to. So that's what cash flow taught me. But the service, now, one of the things that I did learn also is, where is it? And also not to also take away student debt too, which I'll probably have after student debt probably about $45,000. But lawyers, typical lawyer fresh out of college, makes between $55,000 and at times, I don't know, $100,000. But the thing that cash flow taught me, which it highlights and it calculates into your expense sheet, is that your debt is not typically going to be way higher, which is going to kind of like break even. You're making $55,000. Your debt is at least $120,000 after law school if you don't have any scholarships, right? You're at a loss already. You can be paying $1,000 every month plus other things. I'd be better off as a teacher, and like trying to do that. So that's one of the things that cash flow taught me. It's a very excellent game. Again, get the game, play it. Once again, www.richdad.com. Thank you very much. This has been part 2. Check part 3 after this, and then I'm going to get into what I've been learning for the past couple of weeks concerning real estate development you've been experiencing.